Hello there. So as promised, this is a little video just to showcase this new referee shirt that I haven't made. It's been fabricated for me. It's next. Now I know what you're thinking, and why have you got one of these, a lady mannequin with a big colourful tutu? Don't worry about that, that's got nothing to do with this video. It just happens to be that this is the Backztitch studio. This is where things are made, and that is for the Pride weekend that's happening in everywhere, I suppose, but specifically that's going to be in and around Liverpool. Made by my wife. Danny does that. Halfway through done, obviously. That's why it's on the mannequin and not on a person. Let's talk about what we're here to really talk about. It's referee shirts, innit? So this is the one. There is a gap in the market for ref shirts for big lads and ladies, but you know, I wasn't really thinking about ladies when I had this made. I was more thinking about myself. At the moment, I'm probably as big as I've ever been. Not ideal, but that just means that even an extra large football shirt's a little bit snug on me. This, what I'm wearing now, is an extra large, and that, as you can see, look at the belly. Really struggling to contain my massive heft. So I've essentially had this made. If we can get in nice and close to it, here we are. Look at. So you can see. I don't know, if we get nice and close, it's not quite finished. This just needs a little couple of Velcro dots for each of those pockets. But we've gone for the rounded collar because that's what's on vogue at the moment. This is what the new style of night kit looks like, and that is loosely what this is based on. Plain back. The material is 100% polyester, but it's a sort of a dry wick, breathable mesh. Very, very fine holes in it. But I've got some Nike shirts here. We can put them side by side. This is the prototype that isn't going to make it to production, just in case you were interested. Pop the collar on that one. It's a different polyester material inside as well. It's white on the inside, whereas this one is black both sides. So there you go. And this one more based on the previous season's kit that you'll have seen on the Premier League and whatnot. But I just didn't like the way that this one came out. It's again, the sizing on these is probably like 3XL, 4XL, something like that, as is the way with t-shirts. You look at this one, you got a bit of a belly at the front. That causes the front of the shirt to raise as well. So what you want is a slightly longer shirt as well, so that if you have got a bit of a belly going on, it doesn't become like an underboob, but with your belly, like a hairy underboob that everyone can see. So yeah, let's get a night kit. Here we go. Just happen to have one literally right there. This one is an extra large in Volt, which is a neon. Fucking just dropped out that, didn't it? So as you can see, it's got the collar and whatnot. Not a fan. But extra large on this one. What are the measurements on an extra large? No idea. I'll get a tape measure out and I'll let you know. Let's pop this on a coat hanger and then do a side-by-side comparison, just cause. What am I doing there? Look how bright that is on the camera, Jesus. Like if you're wearing the Volt shirt, you are not gonna be missed on a football pitch. Look at that, you'll see that from space. Okay. Pop them up, collar to collar. So you see, you've got a little bit of extra length down the bottom on the black, let's call it the Backztitch coat, Backztitch shirt. Little bit of extra size on the shoulder as well, and definitely wider both sides. So it's probably more of a step up to Your Nike one there is an XL, and your Backztitch black shirt is probably a 3XL, if not a 4XL. I will look on Nike just to have a look at what the measurements would be on a 3XL or a 4XL or even a 5XL, and I'll put a comparison up side by side on those, and you can see for yourself. But this one I think is kind of the size that people are going to want to go crazy for. Price point, you're probably looking at about 40 quid. That'll include delivery, and if I'm feeling generous, I'll throw a badge in as well. Say you're with the army, we'll pop that on for you, or a FMOA badge, or what else have we got? I've got all sorts. Got the Welsh badges. There we go. Look at that. Get a county badge and get a FMOA badge as well. Whatever you want, we'll include that in the 40 quid. So that's your price point. It's a size that I think is nigh on impossible for a referee to get. But as I said, look, let's get a little bit closer with the two shirts so you can compare the material. I hope that it's clear to see on the camera, but they're very, very similar in terms of what they're made of. There you go, that's the shirts. As I said, because each one will be fabricated, there's no holding stock. You pop an order in and it's going to take about, I don't want to overpromise because I'm not the one that's making them, but probably about let's call it 21 business days. No, business days, 21 days start to finish to get an order in, and then to get your garment out to you. Ish time frames. As I said, I'll see what I can do. I've not done anything like this on this scale before. All of the printed t-shirts and all that, they've always, you know, all we had to do is put badges on them or put logos on them like this, heat press it, which is there right next to the camera, and then ship it out to everyone. This is creating a shirt from basically a big roll of fabric, and because, like I said, it's not me that does it. I don't know timescales or timeframes or anything, so bear with me on that. But talking to my wife, it is like 3 weeks from the order to delivery to your house, but it's a bespoke garment to you. There we go. That's pretty much it. If you want one of these tutus, if you want to go out refereeing in one of these, good luck to you. You can sell them as well. Not my target audience with those, but if you want one, drop us a comment. Or if you want anything like that, if you're into like cosplay or anything, Danny, that's my wife. She makes all sorts. Well, let's see what she... Nah, I shouldn't start poking around. Shouldn't start poking around the studio. I've got my section just over here. That's where I do all of my video editing and you know, podcasting and all that sort of stuff. This is her side, and hers is way more funkier than mine. That's where actual work happens. That's where I just pretend to work. Yeah, before we go, you'll like this. Who remembers these shirts? Look at that. Blast from the past. This was called the Emirates shirts because they were, of course, sponsored by Emirates on the PGMOL back in the day. Made by Official Sports. Now, this one obviously is not my shirt. It was it belonged to someone that operated on the Football League. This is, I think it's a large. There you go. Now, back in the day, the larges were a lot more generous than they are these days. The referees seem to be in much better shape from the Football League up. But yeah, If you're into your vintage classic shirts, I might give this away as a prize. I was gonna sell it, but to be honest, is there a market for them? I don't know, but it's definitely a collectible, that one. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that one. I've got other bits there as well, but I've got a feeling this video will be dragging on at this point, so let's end it there. Thanks for watching. If you do want to make an order, I'll be putting them on, available to buy on Backztitch.com, I don't know, this weekend. Just depends when I can get around to doing it, but I'll try my best to get it up fairly soon. But what I don't want to do is put it up on the website and Danny's like, wait, I'm not ready, and then obviously we delay it in the back end getting it to you. So as soon as we're ready to go on the orders, it'll be up on the website. Keep following the referee forum on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, wherever you consume the content, and shirts will be with you when they're good to go. All right, I'm going to stop talking now. Thanks very much for watching. If you made it this far, presumably you already like, follow, subscribe, and all that sort of stuff. But if you're not doing that already, please do so now. Really does help. And head over to Backztitch.com. If you're not going to buy a shirt, I've got all sorts of heat press badges. I haven't got heat press badges. I've got heat press badges. Very different. Jesus. Heat press badges from your counties, from your national FAs, all the home nations, a couple of US ones. Again, if there's something that you want, I can probably stock it. I've got cards, I've got wallets, I've got Fox 40 whistles, Valkene style whistles, I've got Dolphin style whistles, coins, of course, referee forum coins, respect coins, loads of stuff going on. Head over to Backztitch.com, go to the referee gift section, have a look, go crazy. All of the items on Backztitch.com get free UK delivery. We're not like some of those dodgy refereeing sites where you think, hey, that's a good deal, and you go to check out and they throw a $5 on for shipping. That's cheeky. No, all of the postage and packaging is included in the pricing. So there we go. Again, I did say I was going to stop talking about 2 minutes ago, but I am now going to stop talking, so there we go. I've waving hands now. I've been watching those people that go, hi, welcome to my blog. But this one is not a welcome, this is a goodbye. Goodbye. Thanks for watching.